All right, welcome back to Old Bones Grim Tales. And a grim tale indeed it has become. And welcome back from break. You guys were all pulled in by chance. She teleported you all. And as you all come to, except for Zorka, you are in Grimbones. As you all kind of wake, Grimbones is talking to Chance. I guess I can. I don't know if I have anything powerful enough to stop her influence, though, Chance. Well, you're gonna have to try. Oh, all right. Let me look through my ledger. And he starts looking through his book. Oh, everybody's awake. Hi.
What are you doing?
Well, we need to stop your broski from being talked to by Valistara. Chance here just wants me to pull something out of my magical hat, apparently, to stop that from happening.
You don't wear hats.
I don't?
I didn't think you did.
And he's looking around for his top hat. You're right. I lost it. Oh, okay. Let me think. And Chance walks over, helping you guys up. Well, wow. This is awkward.
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you sore?
It's been a crazy couple days, Chance, let me tell you.
I bet.
But why is the Pitchwall? Why the Pseudo Canary? Why is that Tethys'?
I have no idea why Tethys has summoned you. I was hoping you would know.
You're from Pitchwall, aren't you?
No, I'm from here. I was
talking
created
to,
here.
I'm talking to...
Oh, yes, they're both the Clearing Bloods are from Pitchwall, yes.
Yeah, I'm from Pitchwall, and that bar he's wanting to meet at is my home. Well, old home.
I thought that place sounded familiar.
So this maybe has more to do with you than you know.
I'm kind of like... We're like flexing my hand, like...
And as you hear a summon Ring of Transference. Nope, that won't work. Ring of Mind Magic? Nope, I don't have one of those.
Maybe something to block any kind of telepathic communication.
It's not just telepathic, it's like, like a goddess.
Well, he needs to hear her to follow her commands, though, right?
I think he can feel her. He and she are probably one by now, according to Chance. I don't know. I'll be right back. Enter. And he grabs his chest in the box and he disappears.
The fuck is this guy?
Oh, I got away.
That's weird. Anyway, yeah, you all need to make your way to Pitchwall, apparently.
We need to stop by the bar first to make sure Isabella's okay.
And the woman. And then Grimbones reappears. All right. I asked a friend. I have an idea. And he walks over to Zorka and he
Did you
starts
talk to the dragon?
wrapping a necklace. Hey, we'll talk about it later. Yeah, uh-huh. And he wraps a necklace about your neck, Zorka, as he kind of... Zorka!
Yeah.
Zorka!
I'm awake. I'm tired of getting hit in the face. I'm
Hey,
awake.
do you feel like killing me?
No.
Do you feel like beating up Fear over there?
No.
Good.
Do you
In the back
feel...
of your mind, you hear a... This will not work for long, Zorka. You will get it for me.
Up and she's back.
Who's back? I don't think it's working. You want me to punch him?
No, please
you want me to
don't.
punch him?
Vela
You want me to punch him?
Wait.
I'll punch him.
No. It's working for now,
I want to punch somebody right now.
but it's not going to work forever.
Yeah, this is a loner gift. If you break it, I'll be in trouble. So, yeah.
Who'd you get this from?
A man named Matthias. Yeah, long lost friend. Yep.
Huh. Weird name.
Yeah, right? He's one of those changey danglers, you know? Right. Yep. Anyway.
You are breaking
won't-
fourth walls.
It
now.
won't work for long.
We've jumped over the fourth wall. Here's the sixth one.
Okay, so. Wait, what are we doing now?
You all have been summoned to Pitchwall, to the Sooty Canary.
Why are we going there?
Tethys has called for your audience.
That's terrifying.
Oh, you think? He's only the high-ranking godchild of the Breads of Preservation. No big deal.
You know, the brands are splitting up from the crows.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Zorka.
And you're not in the least concerned for us going to somebody who's leading a split between our two factions?
Well, the thing is, if I don't get you there to talk to him, then I will be killed, and he said that he would kill a lot of other crows. And you see, I have orders straight from above saying to get you to Pitchwall.
Straight from Rock.
Straight from Maribel, yes.
Rock's easier to say.
Right, we can call her Falling Rock or Maribel. She has mood swings, apparently. Anyway,
Can we take care of some unfinished business?
you have a day. All right?
We can wrap it up before then.
Just be on the train in the morning to Pitchwall. All right?
Okay.
All right. Yeah. You guys need, oh wow, I went into Exy. You guys need anything? Anything at all? Can I help? I'm your friend.
So,
I think that's a no. My bad.
no.
You have all potions something different in this world?
Say again?
I'm out of
I know.
character.
What do you say?
You talk potions. Are they something different in this world, or are they just straight
No.
up potions?
Straight up potions. Okay. Yeah.
You got potions.
I do? Yeah.
Might be a good idea.
Healing potions?
Right. Those
sure.
in particular. We might need to stock up on some of those for our trip.
All right. Summon how many?
One apiece, at least.
Summon 4 moderate healing potions. Yeah. Formulate from his chest, and he hands each one out.
How much?
Oh, it's free. We're friends. A joint venture. Grimm Bones and apparently the Crows.
We technically didn't tell you about that, so...
Hey, it's okay. I'm a crow too, man. Yeah. Watch. And he turns into a skeletal crow.
When the fuck did that happen?
And he
I'm
turns back.
loving that.
Oh, this has been a long time. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you get contracts still?
No. I develop weapons for the crows.
Oh.
Yeah. Guns mostly. Firearms. Some other things. Yeah.
I pull the gun back out that he said Valastara.
Valastara, yeah.
Valastara had. And so is this still magical? Is this in any way, shape, or form still attached to her?
No, not her. No, it's just a vessel. You can store things in there. A soul. If you want.
How does that work?
Well, you say the command word. You know attunement, right? Become attuned with the weapon, and you can set a word, and you can try to capture a soul from something.
It's a fucking Pokeball.
I wonder if Valastara has a soul.
Malastar has a soul. Ha! A dark one, maybe.
But would she possibly have one?
What are the stats?
I
on
don't
this
know if
weapon?
you're talking to the mic and I can hear you, maybe.
It's a flintlock.
She
It's a 1d8.
possibly have
What's the
one?
stat? What are the stats on this weapon?
It's a save of DC 14 to
Jeez.
try to capture the soul from a living creature.
Any creature, there's no like stipulations. I ain't got a weaken it or
Living creature.
DC 14 con save.
It's it would be wisdom.
'Kay.
Because it's through manipulation of their mind to get them to willingly do it.
I wonder if Valastara has
And then they become a sentient part of the weapon. The body is still there, it's just soulless.
And no other magical pluses and such to it. Okay.
Grimbones, I got a question for you.
Yes.
What you got in terms of explosives?
I have TNT. I'm kidding. I have some small explosives. You light them, you throw them, they go boom.
How much?
What are you going to do with explosives?
Precautionary measure, so to speak.
Listen. It's dangerous. You know that, right? How about some grenades?
Grenades.
Yeah.
Flashbangs.
Flashbangs are the destructive kind. It's
All
up to
right.
you. You want some of both?
I could have 2 of both.
Summon grenade. 2. Summon flashbang grenade. 2. He hands them over. You see those? They go boom, make big crater. Those can blind and deafen people. Be careful. All right?
Understood, Grimm Varens. Thank you.
All right. The ranged grenade. It's like a mini fireball. 4d6.
4d6.
Mm-hmm. Saves 13. And the other one, it's a save 16 to become blind and deafened. The radius on the little ones is 30 feet. The radius on the other one's 30. They're both 30 feet.
30 feet.
30 feet, 30 feet, 30
Yep.
feet in the bunk bed.
If the one that becomes blind and deafened, they fail their save, it's until the next round they can remake the save. It's a concussive grenade.
Hey, Grimbones.
Yes.
I was wondering what the best weapon that you have is for me.
Whatever
I'm
weapon that you
literally
think would be the
trying
best
not
weapon
to
for
tell
you.
him.
Didn't we already give you a weapon?
Yeah.
It's on her back.
Yeah.
Bone hammer.
That
of
weapon's the
haste.
best weapon for you. I think.
Would you ever suggest something else as cool as this weapon?
I mean,
Or
I would say if
any
you,
other item?
you learn the technical aspects of the roundabout area of Holland and about, then maybe we get you a tactical suit of fuck upness.
That's
Yep.
a technical term.
Fuck shit upness. Yep. Something I'm designing. You ever seen them walkers around the city? Yeah, it's kind of like that, but you put it on, you're like, bam, bam, I'm big and powerful. But it costs a lot to make. I usually only sell them to the militia. Yeah, it's like a suit that you put on, you walk around, you're bigger, you're armored, you hit really hard. It's very cool.
I don't think
You
that would
never,
work.
you never wear armor.
Yeah, I can't wear that.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. You might want to. It's like getting into a vehicle, essentially.
It's like
But I
I'm
get a
imagining power armor
downgrade
from
if I
like
put
Fallout.
something like that
Yeah.
on.
Essentially, that's what it is. Yep. Motorized vehicle. Motorized suit. You walk around, you're slow, but you hit really hard. Like a fucking Mack truck. Yeah.
A Tonka truck.
Yeah.
You all continue shopping. I'll meet you back at the bar, and I leave
I
the
gotta
building.
go too.
Right. Zorka, I don't know what you and Isabel have going on, but in this sticky situation,
Oh, yeah, she might actually not be there.
well, you
I
mean...
was trying to write a letter home saying that I may never come back and I may die, but she intervened and made it nastier.
that bitch.
Yeah, that bitch indeed.
Do you need me to? Before I heard it before I left the building. Do you need me to talk to her?
Possibly, if she's still there.
You should get her to talk to her.
Can I borrow your tongue?
It's mine.
It is hers.
It is
Yeah,
hers.
it is hers.
I'm literally
It is
just
hers,
quivering in my-
Zorka. How dare you? Wow.
Just trying to save a relationship over here.
I mean, there's always a possibility I can go help you with saying whatever you need me to say.
Okay.
I'm covering my mouth. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just shutting up. I've realized what happens in life.
You are greedy AF.
As you
Lord, leave
guys
me alone.
are talking, you were about to leave. You see walking down the street, hurriedly, Sprocket, coming in your direction.
Hey, Sprocket.
Hey, just the guys I was looking for. Hey, is Zorka in there?
I'm right here.
Hey, yeah, you know that tavern you guys own? Yep.
Yeah.
There's a woman on the roof. She's pretty upset.
Is Chance still here?
Yes.
Chance, can you take us to the tavern like right now?
To the roof?
To the roof of the tavern. Our tavern.
Get rid of Sprocket. And yes.
Sprocket, tell Sprocket
yeah.
to leave. I need you to go now,
What?
please.
Well,
Sprocket, leave.
Okay. Bye. Turns around and he starts walking. This is the last teleport I'm doing for you today. All right?
Okay, thank you.
To the
Running
roof
back
of
into
your.
the-
All right.
Yes, the roof.
You guys all formulate on the roof of the Nine Lives Den.
Isabella, come here.
And you hear.
Isabel.
Now, Isabella, this really isn't the time or the place to be upset about what a man has done to you. You hear from down below. I really think that maybe before you make a mess all over the ground that you back the fuck up. Hap? And she's just weeping. She's sitting on the side.
All right, guys.
Izzy, back up now. Don't fall. All right?
Here goes nothing. Why are you up here?
She turns, shocked, and almost falls.
Yeah.
She just turns.
I want to go downstairs.
Yeah.
I come up behind him and I whisper in his ear. I'm like, you sure you want to date someone who gets this uppity about a breakup?
You didn't see the letter.
I'm not about to kill myself, all right? I'm just getting some fresh air.
Okay.
On a roof.
Sitting over the ledge.
It's quite nice up here.
It is nice up here.
Mm-hmm.
So, we got,
Fuck you.
I
What you
deserve
said
that.
was so mean.
He is so mean to me too. We should go downstairs and get a drink.
I'm a feline-infested bitch, huh? And you found some woman named V, and she's so much better than I am? Fine.
How am I even going to begin to explain this? There's like so many levels I have to explain.
You can't tell
I'm
her
sorry.
shit without revealing who you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
I said she
down in
should
the
come
bar.
down.
You go down to the bar, and in comes walking three-eyed Jacks. Hey, listen, Rannar. That woman seems to be a little bit unstable, don't you think?
3-odd Jack. These past fucking 2 days have been unstable.
You've been gone a while, man. We've been looking out for you, though. And you
Thank
notice
you.
that the place, it looks really nice. Yeah, like
How
pristine.
long has it been? I didn't go down. Never mind.
How long has it been?
Since you've been gone? Like a week, man.
A fucking week.
Back on the roof with you three. Before with her, Izzy. Like I said, I'm just up here venting. Those are really hurtful things. If you wanted to break up with me, all you had to say was, hey, Izzy, I'm not really into you anymore. I just paid to fuck you all those times. No big deal. But no, you have to write those nasty things.
It wasn't me who wrote the letters.
Oh, right. Sure. Who was it? This other woman? How many are there? Zorka? Should have known.
In my time with this feline, what race is this woman?
Elf.
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 Elven woman.
I sit down next to her on the ledge and I say, in my time with this man, which has been a little while now, I have never known him to ever look at, speak of, or even possibly dream of another woman other than you.
And she just kind of thrusts the paper into your hands. You start reading over it. You know where it's stemmed from, but it's pretty nasty stuff.
I take it and I rip it and throw it off the edge.
Wish it was that easy to forget.
No, it's not. But it is easy to forgive. When has this man ever lied to you?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Still haven't heard why.
I take out my book and peel another piece of paper off. And I write the same message in the handwriting that I saw. And I tell her, it was me. It was a joke and a very poor one.
Roll for me a deception check.
I want to assist him.
With advantage.
I have that special tongue.
I do have a history of pranking him.
Yes.
That is true. That is true. That's why I gave you advantage.
That's a 25.
That was really mean. And
And-
she smacks you on the chest, not hard. That was really mean.
I'm sorry.
Infested feline.
I have a way with words.
He does.
You promise that it was you?
I pinky swear.
She stands up and she walks over to you and grabs your hand. Need to talk.
We do.
She takes you down into your bedchambers. We'll get with you in a moment. Back in the bar, was there any conversation you want to have with Three-Eyed Jacks or anything?
I'm going down there.
Yep, you guys heading down. Where you been this past week, man? I mean, I don't mind watching out for the place, but you gotta let a brother know, right?
Right. We have been out.
Oh, you've been out all right. Yeah.
Giant spiders. Grimbone's fucking spiders went rampant in the fucking sewers.
Oh, right. All right. Yeah, you don't want to tell me where you've been. That's fine. We just like business partners and stuff. I'm just kidding with you, man. Man, your work is fine. You know, you do you. I do me. You leaving again?
Yes. Some business, crow business, you know. I mean,
Am I alone on the roof?
No, you went down if you wanted to.
Okay, I'm gonna go down instead of just standing
I'm
alone
on
on
the
the roof. I'm gonna
I'll,
start playing a fiddle.
You start playing the fiddle. We decided to start opening up early for the lunch crowd, and you do see that there are patrons in here. Trying to make you a little bit more money. Is that all right?
that's fine. Thank
You
you
know,
again.
the soft open, not the soft open, the actual open was yesterday. But it went well. Made a lot of money. Probably check your bank accounts. But we'll watch the place if you're leaving. Yeah, we fully staffed it. I mean, you were gone. So, Izzy been helping. She did well in the kitchen. You know, everybody seems to really like the food.
We're having some issues with some people, so to speak.
Yeah, you need any help with that?
Maybe.
Now listen,
keep
I
in
don't
touch.
I don't try anymore to get too involved with the crows, and I understand you don't want to get too involved with the liberated, but if you you need some extra hands, I got you, man. Anything you need done, don't hesitate to ask. We're business partners at this point. Smiles at you.
We'll be going to Pitchwall for a few days.
Why are you going to that godforsaken city? Coal mines stink, man.
Taking care of some crow and personal business.
Understood?
But if you could watch over the shop, and if you could do me one more favor,
Name it.
if you see any kobolds wandering aimlessly in the streets, could you potentially find them a home?
Speaking of, you guys have Rami with you. Rami's been with you this whole time. I
Oh,
just remembered
is he still
that.
holding my hand?
Yes. Sorry.
He didn't run away from the ghosts.
No. He went back to her afterwards. But anyway, yeah, Rami's been with you the whole time. He's just wide-eyed, just standing there. Just,
The
I'm
fuck?
telling Remy to forget everything he saw with me.
do you turn and say that to him?
I'm telling Remy that he needs to forget everything from the moment that he held my hand.
Okay.
That he.
Okay, so you
Till
turn notice and you're like, oh shit. And
Yeah.
you say that.
I say, Remy, can you please forget what you've remembered from the
And-
moment that you
yep.
touched my hand till now?
And you see him go cloudy-eyed for a moment, and then he's just standing there and he's looking around.
And I pat him on the
Yeah.
shoulder. And that was a wild trip, now wasn't it, son? Did you like your first bottle of wine?
Yeah? Are you gonna make me a slave?
No, you're okay, buddy. You're a friend now. I found you this perfect home.
What kind of home?
It's a home where you do whatever you want. You are free.
Where?
It'll be our home. You'll be like our kid.
And Three-Eyed Jack kind of speak. You need us to keep an eye after the little one.
I'm not.
I think Izzy might be able to do that.
Do you want to adopt a kobold son?
He doesn't get my kid. This is mine.
And now listen, Izzy will just keep an eye. We can talk about children, or I can keep an eye on them.
Remy, what do you
Sprocket
want to...
might, better
I'll
idea.
let
You
you
might
make
want
the
to link up
choice.
with Sprocket. I think Terrace might have a good spot for him if you guys leave in town.
He doesn't want to be a slave.
No, not as a slave. Terrace is one of the free kobolds.
He's paid.
Yeah, paid well. Terrace is a good lot. We don't employ kobold. Well, we employ kobolds. We don't force them in. Didn't liberate anyway.
Number 1 policy.
Hey, slavery don't get by.
I pick up
This
Remy and
is
I stick him on
Remy's
my shoulder.
choice.
I'm like,
This is Remy's choice. I am gonna pat him on the shoulder. It's his choice. I'm saying nothing.
So he's looking around, and he's taking it all in. Can I hang out with the three-eyed guy?
yeah, if you want to.
And Three-Eyed Jack smiles.
What do you want to do when you get older, Remy?
Be free.
You are free. It's done. Now what?
I don't know. Who's Terrace?
He's another kobold. That Sprocket's in.
He is free. He makes choices of his own, and he runs a bar.
Maybe I'll run a bar one day.
You can run our bar if you want to
He
train.
can train and get practice here, that's for sure.
And he's shaking his head.
How old are you, boy?
He's little.
And he holds up 6 fingers. This many, I think.
All right, stay away from any more liquor.
We are
I
trained
can
here.
keep an eye on the child if you like. He'll be well taken care of. Mm-mm. I mean, I don't have to. I'm sorry, Fear.
I think that he should learn from someone more equipped with a bar and his. Yes, I think he should stay with our
What
friend.
was that, Shawn? They're like black doing over here. Anyway, well, like I
Be
said,
careful what you
can-
suggest.
well, yeah, what did you say again? You think that he should what?
I think he should stay with our friend at the bar. I don't think he should stay with him.
You want me to get him a taxi over to Sprockets then?
If possible, but there's something.
Right, you wanted me to take care of something. Is this a private matter, or do we need to step aside? There are
Yes.
patrons in here.
Yes, this is a very private matter.
Downstairs then. All right, rest of y'all coming?
I've got
I'm
something
gonna
to...
suggest to Isabella that she walk.
Isabel's
Oh, I know
upstairs.
she's up there
Oh,
with me.
she's. Oh, never mind.
You guys have been going through a semi-heated conversation upon which you have reestablished that it was indeed Kalypso that wrote all that nasty stuff. And she's hugged you, and you guys have made up a little bit. She's teary-eyed and still a little upset, but she's talking to you. And she looks at your neck. Where'd you get that from?
Rainbows gave it to me.
What's it? Just a necklace? Does it do stuff?
Yeah, it does magical stuff.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
She like touches it. It's warm. You sweating? You're sweating.
Yeah, a bit.
So, I'm really hormonal lately, and I'm sorry. And now that I know that it was Kalypso that did that, I have news.
Which is.
She grabs your hand, is smiling, and puts it over her stomach.
Oh.
You're gonna be a daddy. And clerics say it's a boy.
That's
And you do
wonderful.
notice that she was wearing loose clothing.
And
She's got a baby bump.
I'm dead.
That's the mother of your child!
Oh, great. There's another
So you're
one.
like awestruck. Are you mad?
Of course not.
Good. And she hugs you. We're gonna have to talk about names.
We are.
We can name him Rannar. After your brother.
Yeah.
What about Alexander?
I was thinking that. Alexander from my dad.
Yeah. Call him Alex for short.
Yeah. Good ring to it.
Give him a gun.
Hey now.
See you guys begin talking about that. Kalypso, what were you wanting to do?
I'm going to the bank.
Going to the bank. Okay. You go to the bank. You
Right.
go in. Go to the teller. Can I help you today?
I need to deposit funds into another account.
You know the name?
Off the top of my head, because it's in the backstory that I was just not familiar with because I haven't read my backstory forever.
Hold on. Kalypso Kara.
Kara. She owns a tavern in Ashenthane.
What's the name of the tavern?
Also, I have not remembered.
It
was a cool name.
The Gambling Goblin.
The Gambling Goblin.
I like
She
it.
starts to look through a ledger, magically so, turning the pages. She's got a circlet kind of around her head, and she's looking, and it's glowing. No account for Kara, but there is one for the Gambling Goblin, unless you have a last name for said Kara.
Silk.
Looking through. There are 2 accounts, a personal checking account for Kara Silk, and then one for the Gambling Goblin. It looks like the one for Mrs. Kara Silk is in the negative by about 300 gold.
I want to deposit 6,000 gold in it.
Her eyes go wide, but then she looks into your account and she's like, just kind of shakes her head. All right. Done.
Can you leave a message with that?
Sure.
Just tell her it's from Kiss.
I can do that. It'll be on her slip next time she checks her account.
Thank you very much. And
No
I
problem.
exit.
No problem. Downstairs. Now, what is it you'd like to talk about, Mr. Rannar?
At this point, I don't know who to go to, but needless to say, shit's going down.
Yeah, from what I hear, there's a divergence going down.
No, something more than divergence.
Wow, worse than that. All right. Tell me about it.
Well, thing is, I don't want to for risk of...
All right, tell me what you need me to do then.
Well, I don't know what you have within your power to set something up, but there is the possibility that one of us will at some point be under the control of something very dark and very dangerous.
All right.
And if so, as much as I, this point through Ajax, I have nobody else to turn to.
All right.
With the crows and everybody, and we have our own dilemmas to deal with. I need a backup plan in case our adventures wind up going tits up.
He takes your arm and goes into his office and shuts the door. Waves his hand and you hear locks. Now, you asking me to take care of somebody if things go wrong? Take care of somebody.
Of a sort, if one of us ever comes back.
All right.
We need to make...
Alone?
Yes.
You asking if someone returns alone, I should be worried?
Yes.
And if that someone is you?
Especially me or Zorka.
And I should make preparations
In the case.
that someone comes back alone. All right.
Again. And it's...
You're asking me... What you're asking me is doable, but you need to understand that once we leave this office, that it will be done. You sure you want to ask for that? Because I will not hesitate.
If you feel we're under the influence of something...
If that's the case, I can give you a little bit of insurance. And he pulls the rags away from his eyes. I may be blind, but I can see many things. Understood? If anybody comes back not acting like themselves, they will be dealt with. And this place will prosper. But if only one of you return, I will do my best efforts to get my liberated out there to find the rest of you and figure out what happened. And if I can do so without putting to bed who returns, if I can just keep them at bay or tied up, per se, I will do my best. All right?
Thank you.
All right. You want to have a drink before you leave or something? My God. Dreary news indeed.
No, she's dark and brooding right now.
So morbid.
Fear, is there anything... Did you want to take Rami to Sprockets?
Yeah, I do.
So you go into Sprockets. It's midday, so it's a little busy. But there's Sprocket. I made it back to my tavern. Who's this little guy? Comes around the corner.
I'm just gonna
Hands down.
pat his shoulder.
Who are you, little guy? Rami. Where'd you get a kobold? Asking you.
We met him, and he's a little lost.
A little lost. Right. Is this little guy needing a home? All right. We can handle that. Hey, Terrace. And Terrace comes walking from one of the side rooms. Hello? Little ones. He gets down and starts playing with Rami. Yeah, Terrace, I can't. I'm fucking with voices. Yeah, Terrace, I think we're gonna have a sleepover for a little while with this one. All right? All right. Takes Rami and they walk back into that side chamber. You need me to take care of him for a little while? You're not talking much, Fear. You need me to
If
take...
you want gold to take care of
no,
him,
no,
I
no,
can
no, no, I
provide
don't.
that.
I'm assuming this is a free kobold, right?
Now he is.
Okay. No, not a problem. He will be here, and from what I'm... Yeah, are you leaving? Going on a trip?
Yep.
He'll be here when you get back, and we can figure out what to do with him. But he'll be fine. Fed, protected, everything, yeah. You're acting really awkward. You want some chunky milk?
No. If he needs anything, just tell me, and I'll help.
I will find you and tell you, and you will help. Yes.
Oh, no!
No!
See, this is why I shut up.
If he needs anything, I will find you, and yeah, not a problem.
Just send a letter.
I will send a letter.
We're gonna come back from this trip, and there's gonna be like 1,000. Our mailbox, if it's still alive, will be full.
That's okay. That's okay.
As
long
I'm
as he
picking up
doesn't-
what you're putting down. Yep. I'm gonna get back to work now. Fear.
She's like,
Yep.
she's like a reverse genie.
Thumbs up, and I'm walking out.
She's a reverse genie. She
with-
asks for anything, but she receives it in a weird way. It's just
With that, is there anything else everybody wants to do? As you're all separate right now, anything else anybody wants to do? No. Okay. So-
I want to check my card.
Your card? Yeah. Okay.
I want
Is everybody heading back
to. I want. Yeah.
to the tavern?
I hope so, because I want to talk to everybody.
Okay, so everybody starts converging back on the tavern. If you're checking the account, there was another 1,500 gold deposited from the open. But so you guys start heading back, and eventually you all gather in the upstairs loft. As you guys come in one time, Rannar, you notice that because you guys have walked out. Roll for me a perception check.
13.
Yeah, no, they seem to be fine now. Everything seems to be cool. But yeah, Izzy smiles at you, gives you a wink, and then gives you a peck on the cheek, and then goes back into your guys' room. And over the course of an hour or so, everybody converges back. You guys are in the upstairs loft.
Okay.
What's going on?
I have a scarf over my face.
Okay.
How you like me
Okay.
to?
I'm done.
Fear, how are you liking superpower?
I don't know what you're talking about. Leave me alone.
Well,
You feel compelled to leave her alone.
Darn it! Darn it!
well, fine. I was gonna tell you.
It's
the
okay.
news.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
You
I mean,
just
You are
keep
doing the-
what you were doing.
oh, don't tell me that.
You are doing a great job. Keep doing what you're doing.
So anyway,
You
guys.
feel compelled to
Feel
go make more
free.
babies.
Darn it!
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Guys, talk, guys.
So
Walking.
Give that to somebody else.
I have news to tell you guys.
it's
Good news. Well, yeah, good news. Good news.
Baby, some damn good news, Zorka.
Jessica's pregnant. Isabella's pregnant. Who's Jessica? I don't know.
You do hear a door shut loudly. It seems like she was listening, and she.
I can only fix your relationship so many times.
I'm just like, I'm wide-eyed, and I have this look of horror on my face.
Are you the father?
Of course I am.
I don't know. She was a lady of the night.
I was her only
How am I-
customer.
Not a very successful lady of the night, but no, a lady of the night nonetheless.
Very true.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Zorka,
Yeah, brother.
after everything that's gone on the past 2 days,
I didn't expect this to happen.
I'm so happy for you.
I'm buying a chastity belt for you, brother. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy.
But the other things we do.
Not just the other things they do, the things we are in right now. You with that bitch that's... like, I'm trying to whisper so she doesn't hear. So
I speak in everyone's head, and best we keep this conversation to ourselves.
True.
We're gonna get super quiet.
From this point
Everybody
on,
just
we're
gets
gonna
super quiet. You guys are just. As you're talking.
from this
Yeah, go
point
ahead,
on,
go
we're
ahead.
speaking in our heads.
There you go.
I'm like... So now that we're speaking our heads,
Yeah,
I'm
now
like,
you can talk.
I'm happy for you, brother. Do not get me wrong. I am so happy that I'm having a little nephew. But now, not only what we do, but especially the bitch that is stuck in your head that at any moment is going to break through that little charm of Grimm Bones' snatch up whatever the fuck that is and put you in whatever the fuck she's going to put you into for a century.
Here's a bit more pressing news. That tongue of hers, we can't carry that. That needs to go somewhere safe, not with us.
Yeah.
It needs to come to me, Zorka.
Go.
I love children.
Okay, so what we have to do is find some way to break this. Because say I do take the tongue back, I'm still stuck there.
You willingly went there with her.
To save his life.
I'm just stating facts here,
I
sir.
know. Still facts. But
You
Hold
willingly went with her, which means you are bound to her. The only way to be free of her is for her not to be her anymore.
we make her not her anymore.
Death.
We got oh my god, we gotta kill a god. She's a god, I mean.
Or
Or
if she has your soul, we might know an entity who could get it back. But that's going to be a price.
I don't know if he can help
Does
with
that
this.
mean that she's listening through what we're saying? Like she's one of our conversations as well?
just
You
said,
don't know.
I don't know.
He hasn't.
I haven't tried.
Can she hear
What I
us?
said was just to him.
Yeah, just to me.
Anytime you hear her voice right now, it's just to him.
I go, hold on. Zorka, go just for a few minutes. Go to Isabella.
Okay.
You walk down the hallway into
Yeah.
the room. It's locked.
But you're done at this time, buddy.
Isabella.
It unlocks.
Yeah.
Who's Jessica? I'm kidding. Come in. She shuts the door.
Right, so I don't know if she's even listening through him, but I'm not taking any precautions. Look, if I can get three-eyed jacks to fortify the fuck out of my shop, we can put it there.
I don't trust something that powerful to be under the lock and key of a tavern. This is our goddess we're speaking of. We need a powerful entity to guard a powerful relic from another powerful entity. I was thinking more along the lines of Grimbones. He's got that chest doohickey.
Plus, you gotta think about it. Tethys might want this back.
She can't carry it on her. If she speaks, somebody's gonna end up jumping into a fucking manhole or something.
I don't mean to do what I do.
There's a possibility to consider.
Hmm?
There's a possibility to consider. If Tethys wants it back, and we don't go there, or we get there and we don't have it.
Could we store it in the bank?
Banks
don't
get
know.
robbed.
I don't know how well that would go either.
The only person and the only people that know that we have this in our possession is Zorka and his little bitch of a new sucky bitch, whatever. If she doesn't know where it is and she still thinks that Jamfyr has it, how is she going to know where it is? If we move it without him knowing, how is she going to know?
True, true.
If you listen, nothing.
I'm still thinking fortifying. Like it's
What's going to
Put
be
the
safer?
obvious-
A bank with almost every major city's funds stored there, or our, no offense to us, our dive bar of a tavern owned by a man who's blind.
But Three-Eyed Jacks is a powerful man, though. You gotta think.
More powerful than the bank? I want to see Three-Eyed Jacks
There's
rob
a
a bank.
Story about that man I don't like.
Do you say that? Do you say it out loud?
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Can't say anything anymore.
You
I'm
can.
so sad.
Yes, you can. You
Just
gotta
don't
watch
tell
your
people
wording.
to do things.
We just put the obvious in the not so obvious, or put the not so obvious in the obvious.
They're
I
both
think
incredibly
we should,
obvious.
I think that we should plan accordingly.
We can't leave it anywhere. If Tethys wants it, he's one of the god children. He can. If anybody can help us break this curse, I'm assuming is on Zorka, it's going to be him. We need to go through Tethys before we can even get to Rock. On top of the fact that now we're a target because we have one of the artifacts of the god children.
What happens if we get multiple?
We'll be more powerful, but it puts an incredible target on our backs.
And we have an advantage. I like this. I like your idea. I think that we should go with your idea. And I think we should totally speak with this Tethys. Your idea is great.
Your idea is great.
Are you talking to me?
I'm just saying, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, which
that
one
we
of you
speak
are
with
you
Tethys.
talking to? Because we both have a couple different ideas. You're saying speak with Tethys, but bring the tongue. Don't speak with
I
Tethys, but
think
don't
it's a
bring
great
the
idea that
tongue.
we should speak with Tethys.
And to
Not saying
bring
anything else.
bring or
I
don't.
say it's a great idea that we speak with Tethys.
Do you
I need help.
think we should? I want you to put that tongue on the table, please.
I don't think that's a good idea yet.
Put the tongue on the table.
I don't think that's a good idea yet.
It's not
I
going to
don't
leave
think
your
so.
sight. Put your tongue on the table.
Trust me,
Can
we're
I
not
even
going to touch it.
disattach this?
Do what?
It's in your hand. You carry it. It's a tongue.
It's not in your hand.
I didn't think it was. It's attached to me, isn't it?
Oh, now it's her
Look for it.
tongue.
Look for it.
Can I look for it?
Roll an investigation check.
See? I don't know what's happening. That's a really bad check. So it's a 4
Can't find it.
plus. I don't think anything's gonna help me here.
You cannot find it.
Your gift and curse, it would seem. Welcome to my life.
Great, I've done it again, guys. First a box.
Yeah, you can't find it.
Yeah, it's a 4.
What do you think we should do? Bring the tongue? Or don't bring... Well, now we don't have any option. We bring the tongue.
I have a thing over my mouth. I'm done. Here's a scarf.
She can't find it. We bring in the tongue.
Right. Shit.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, that eliminates all other possibilities and any other avenues of conversation, so we should probably hit the sack.
Help.
Right. I'm gonna sit in my shop. I need some sort of air.
You go to your dusty shop for air. I'm going to go to bed.
I go into my shop and I'm just looking at the schematics.
All right. All right. So, you go to your room.
Yeah, I got stuff I'm going to do in there, too.
Fear? You go to your room.
Yep.
You go to your
Silent.
shop. You're already in your room. Is there anything anybody wants to do in their rooms?
I'm going to go to my window,
All right.
open it up, and breathe the night air. And just look up and say, who the hell are you? And what have you done to me?
Just a warmth in your chest. What's your instrument of choice? Do you have one?
I'm
Better yet. Better yet. As you tend to do, you fidget with your cards as you talk. And they fall to the ground, which is not usual to you. You're very in-depth with your hands. And as you look down, every card is face down, other than the Ace of Spades.
Very peculiar. Pick the card up
Mm-hmm.
and tuck it in my hat. Flip the other cards over.
They're all fine. It was just peculiar that only the one card was left face up.
Ace of Spades. All right. Woke up with wings today. See if they're there tomorrow, I guess. Good. I think that's a valid reaction for Kalypso.
Probably yes. But
And
yeah, there was something odd about that for sure. Just not quite sure what it is.
I go to bed.
All right. You find your rest. Fear. You just going to sleep.
Yep.
Zorka.
With tape over her mouth. Doesn't talk in it.
Gonna actually get
Done.
regular paper,
Uh-huh.
since no one's under my fucking control,
Okay.
and write it in case anything happens. I'll leave you and take care of a kid. Let her
Okay.
stuff it in the desk somewhere.
Okay.
Then I want to go find Three-Eyed Jack.
That's not hard to do. You go downstairs, you ask around, you're pointed into the basement. You come down, everybody parts for you, no big deal. These, thuggish liberated, they're pretty chill around you guys now, no big deal. You're pointed into his office. He's just sitting, just kind of in his chair. Seems to be going through ledgers, which is weird because he's blind. But he does look up as you approach.
How you doing?
Doing all right. How you doing?
Better now. Better now.
Better now.
Yeah.
Word around the grapevine is you gonna be a daddy.
Yeah.
How's that? Is that interesting?
It definitely is interesting.
I've got like 6 kids. It's all right. It's a
That's
good
gonna
time.
be cool,
It's a
too.
good time. What you need?
Yeah.
Well, need to find a ring, first of all.
I'd probably point you in the direction of that, but you have a friend, mutual friend of us both. You probably ask Grimm Bones on
Yeah, I
that
was
one.
pretty-
Yeah.
you were closer. I was gonna ask you first, but I'll talk to him tomorrow.
Want me to find you a ring? I can do that. You got anything in particular that you looking for? I know a few people.
Something nice. Ornate.
I'll make a note of it. And he starts to write down. As far as I know, you guys leaving. I'd say by the time you get back, I'll have something for you.
Alrighty, sounds great.
Is there anything else you need, Zorka? Not many people just come down to ask old Three-Eyed Jacks for a ring. I mean, it's cool that we chatting like friends and all. And it's nice to see that we're getting along.
I wanted the casual stuff before the serious stuff.
I figured
That's
there was
just
some
how I roll.
serious stuff. All right, well, what do you want to talk to me about? Do me a favor and shut that door.
Yeah, I got you.
Shut the door. He waves his hand. You hear locks. Just precaution.
Yeah.
Don't anybody listening.
So, our line of work is not the best to, have families and kids and all that.
You would be right. Though, like I said, I have many. But I'm in the business of staying alive as well.
Yeah. Well, if I ever do not come back alive, I want Isabella to take my share of the restaurant, well, the bar, and have her do that and watch out for the kid for me.
I have a mutual interest in this establishment. If anything was to happen to you, they will be taken care of. That's not a problem. There are things that you can do as well. You probably need to go speak to Thadrenek. I don't know if you've heard of him.
I met him, actually.
You can set up policies, in case of death, they pay out a large sum to the family, but that would involve you getting married, friend.
Yeah.
So you might want to get on that.
Mm-hmm.
Line of works that we're in, not all of us get to stick around as long as we have, right?
Right.
But, yeah, I mean, listen, you going on this trip, if something happens, don't worry about it. They'll be taken care of.
Okay.
Not a problem. Say, you a little tense. You're sweating.
Yeah.
I can even see it in your tabaxi. You're parched looking. Starts to unwrap his head wrap. Where you been lately?
This is a long fucking story.
Yeah, that necklace there. That yours?
Grimm Bones gave it to me.
That makes sense. There's a glow about it.
Yeah. So, told you I was down Theater next to woods. Down the sewer.
I have met the man.
Well,
On the surface only. I didn't know that he had a place in the sewer. It's good information to know.
we were taking care of the spider situation for Grimm Bones.
Right, I heard, yeah.
Saved some
The whole
kobolds.
town heard. Rebecca!
One thing led to the other. My brother, I don't know what happened. He got wrapped up in this situation with this Velistara.
What?
Yeah, that Velistara.
This is a joke? Like the Valistara?
I wish it was a joke.
Your brother got wrapped up in it?
Yeah, and I tried to stop it, but the only way to stop it was take its place.
Everything's starting to make a little bit more sense.
See this necklace?
Yeah, I can see it.
It's more of a temporarily stopping the tie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, I don't know much about the goddess of Under the Mountain. But, man, you might want to get that checked out.
We do need to check out like ASAP.
I mean, I can ask around if you like. You're beholden to her, I think is how the tales go. She likes to capture those and keep them around for a while.
Long while.
You talk to Grimbones about possible solutions?
This was his only solution.
You know, you are a crow.
I am.
You talk to them?
The crows were there when it happened. My honest opinion, I think
I think you might be fucked.
we might be fucked, but the person we're meeting at Pitchwall may have some answers.
Going to Pitchwall. Yeah, that's right. Well, All I can say is that everything will be taken care of in the circumstance that something happens to either you or your brother.
Okay.
Not a problem. I will keep a lookout on the place. It will continue to run. Any of the proceeds, if you or your brother were to perish, will go to Isabella and your child.
Yes.
That's not a problem. But yeah, there is a darkness about you, my friend.
I knew it.
Yeah.
A warlock.
God.
Just kidding.
She could be your patron. Wouldn't that be interesting? Yeah, well, we'll get a drink upstairs. Mingle with the guests. Nice to see the owners every now and then. Are you getting some sleep?
I'll mingle for a bit. And I'll
Well, let's
some
go and
sleep.
not be so fucking dreary. Let's go have a drink. And he comes, claps Shawn on the shoulder, and you guys start heading up. Rannar, was there anything that you were doing in your shop?
I was just looking at the schematics, seeing what I could decipher on my own.
Okay. Looking at the ones that you got from Jorah Salirian.
Mm-hmm.
Looking through them, it's not. I mean, you're an enthusiast, so it's not that you don't understand them. The designs are new and very, interesting and elaborate and well designed. It's more a matter of coin and finding the appropriate
Components.
for it. Yeah. It would probably, if you were thinking about it, probably linking up with Grimm Bones, he'd probably have most of the stuff that you would need. You have the tools for it, you just need the components. But you could make damn near everything on this. Some of the stuff's going to be a lot more expensive than others, but yeah, you could do it. Especially if you're doing all the work yourself, it won't be as bad. So, with that, you essentially have now unlocked any of the add-on trades for firearms. We'll go by prices on there, and then a check to build it. So anything that you wanted to add, yeah.
And then once I'm done with that, I'll go and mingle with the guests.
You go and mingle. You guys mingle into the night, eventually finding rest, you with your woman, you with your blueprints, you with your ace of spades, and you with your tongue. Weird.
Bad tongue. Bad
Everybody
tongue.
falls asleep, and you begin to rise in the morning. All of you with a note under your pillow. Let's go ahead and take a break.
Oh, let's
I'm
fuck
done with
this
these
guy.
stupid notes.
Fuck
I
this
know
guy.
who this is.